Hey, welcome back to SGS. I'm Sarge, and I'm bringing music to the front lines to you guys today. And today we're going to do some Hopsin Ill Mind of Hopsin 8. It's 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Hey, look, we're ramping up for the 10th. Let's be real. His first project is coming out. I've not seen this, so I told you guys before I haven't seen his whole catalog, and I definitely wanted to get into a few things prior to his current project that's getting ready to come up and drop. So I thought we'd do this, get into it or whatever. With that being said, guys, if you like Hopsin, by all means, please go over and show some love to his channel. And at the same time, if this is the first time you've come to see me, welcome to the channel. Those returning, thank you so much. And I hope you guys like the reaction. And like I said, if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you've met Hopsin, went to a concert, have a favorite song or something of that nature, please put it in the comments down below. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what he's talking about in this one. I guess I should probably go back to 1, but here we are. Let's go for it.
All rise. Case number 23, Hopsin versus Mr. Funk Volume. The Honorable Dunsky Douglas presiding.
All right, everybody sit down. This is really getting on my nerves. You guys are taking up too much of my time. Marcus Hopsin, please come to the stand.
All right, here we go. Like the beat.
Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? Woo. Homie, I made you rich, paid your rent. Damn right. Biting that hand that was feeding you, this shit don't make any sense. Nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know this is that real shit. How you gonna forget who built this? Huh? I'm the one who made the company all the millions. Now you got problems to deal with. Man, this is tough luck. See, a couple weeks ago we was buzzed, and that crew that was killing shit was us. Till you turned on me, homie, that's fucked up. I ain't keeping this shit on the hush hush. On my chest, I just carry too much stuff. I done had it, enough is enough, bro. Plus I needed something to get my buzz up. You don't fuck with the wrong dude. Ain't no telling what Hopsin is gon' do. Creeping up on you. Quit your sleeping, I told you. This a motherfucking journey.
Okay, so from what I'm getting is this guy here was maybe a manager or somebody important to his previous label that took advantage of him, right? Ultimately. Okay. This is already gonna be great. I can tell, man.
Just carry too much stuff. I done had it, enough is enough, bro. Plus I needed something to get my buzz up. You don't fuck with the wrong dude. Ain't no telling what Hopsin is gon' do. Creeping up on you. Quit your sleeping, I told you. This a motherfucking journey we finna go through. If I ain't had so much to lose, I swear to God, I'd probably beat up and choke you. Damn. Nigga, this is that raw shit. Right. That organic flow you probably see up in Whole Foods. Shivering me timbers. Something's fishy about you, Mr. D. Ritter. When I told you that I wanted new management, why the fuck you throw a fit and seem bitter?
There you go. It was management. Yeah, that doesn't shock me. But all right, here we go. I knew that he had problems with his label at one point, and then he kind of like took a whole bunch of time off because he had other things going on as well, and just kind of like shed them and created Undercover Prodigy on his pretty much his own, from my understanding. And you know, I'm sure he has a small group of people, but like basically him, he got rid of all that. So let's come back just a little bit and see what else he's got to say.
You probably see up in Whole Foods. Shivering me timbers. Something's fishy about you, Mr. D. Ritter. When I told you that I wanted new management, why the fuck you throw a fit and seem bitter? Why you catching attitude whenever I question you bad on my fucking percentages? I know why. Why? You been bending it in your benefit. Your honor, I'm innocent. This nigga crazy. I'm telling all of my people. You tell him. He taking all of my C-notes. See, he has a gambling issue. He takes the cash and blows it all like casinos. Damn. When I bring up my royalties, you start avoiding me. That's some disloyalty. You woke up the evil boy in me. Your ass is poisoning. Tell me why you would destroy me. This was a fucking vision that I had created with your brother. But you too infatuated with the money. You killed it and ran it straight into the gutter. Now I think, why'd I make DA and me the boss? You keep pissing a whole lot of people off. Our whole label came out with a weak result. You on that same bullshit Tamika brought. Nigga, I don't know what you thought.
Is Tamika the mother of his child? I'm just curious. I don't know. So if you guys do know, please comment down below, because I don't know Hopsin's whole backstory. From my understanding, he had problems with management at some point. He was popping off, him and his boys. And then this guy, the guy he's talking about here, kind of did him dirty. And now he made a video about it, obviously. But at the same time, I think he was having problems with the mother of his child. She wanted him to quit rap and be there, I guess, all the time or whatever. At the same time, he was trying to provide for the family. And that's the little bit that I know. I don't know the other circumstances. The only other thing I can think of is that she went to another country, and I thought it was Australia, but maybe I'm wrong there. I probably am. And then accused him of battery or something. And again, I don't know if he did it or didn't do it. From my understanding, he didn't. But again, I don't know that for sure. Don't kill me. And then it got him kicked out of the country, and then he couldn't see his child. And so that's what I'm assuming is the whole deal with the minor disturbance, is he's going to go back and connect with his son. That's my assumption. But again, we'll see where he takes it. All right, here we go.
Pissing a whole lot of people off. Our whole label came out with a weak result. You on that same bullshit Tamika brought. Nigga, I don't know what you thought.
Look at the judge. What is he doing?
That ain't going down, nigga. I don't know what you thought. I can clearly see the blood on the wall. That ain't going down, nigga. Ain't got time for your bullshit.
Look at
Everybody
it.
knows you. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Hold up, I got some more shit to say.
Okay,
It's
let's get
supposed to be fuck volume, isn't it? Thought it was music above all the business, but you just said fuck all you niggas. You tarnished the brand and you started the front volume fitness? Come on, I really think got us portraying something we really ain't. How we supposed to be ill when you on our website with a shake weight trying to be Billy Blanks? Nigga, thanks. Phone ain't nobody trying to lift weights. We just want to hit up the studio when it's rap and do shows, but you don't understand the culture of hip hop. You a lame ass nigga, dame half the crew knows. New age Jerry Heller, a scary fella. I hate your fucking name, every letter. I'm very fed up. You acting like an ordinary heifer. I'ma take you to the mortuary dress up. We gave you our trust, then you at his corner. You got.
So, I know he said it earlier in this part of the video, where he basically said that he wanted everybody to get all in shape and like be fitness, etc. But they're rappers. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Hop's probably in pretty good shape. I mean, usually as a young guy, you kind of are, but maybe not, I guess. But so he wanted to change it to that versus know the culture of no rap and like get them involved in better deals and things that honor said culture. He would rather go blow it on gambling and fitness. Okay. All right. Wow. Funk volume. That's what it was. I couldn't think of it because, well, my experience with Hopsin, I found him about the same time I found NF, and I found NF about late 2018. And so I've been playing catch up ever since. I really didn't dig into it like I do now because, well, I'm doing reactions for music videos. But back then I had known of him and I'd seen some different videos, which most of them are on the channel now, that I've seen of Hopsin. But I love him. I love his aggression. I love how he comes at things. I love, his energy that he brings, and that he's not afraid to just basically tell you how he feels. And if you don't like it, you know where you can go. All right, let's go.
New age Jerry Heller, a scary fella. I hate your fucking name, every letter. I'm very fed up. You acting like an ordinary heifer. I'ma take you to the mortuary dress up. We gave you our trust, then you at his corner. You got us a shitty label deal with Warner. And if I confront you about it, you tell me I need counseling and I got a disorder. You send me on tour in this horror. Shitty hotels.
That's another thing, man. Just because somebody disagrees with you, especially even if they did have a mental health issue, as far as, let's say they're bipolar, let's say they've got anxiety, or they've got depression, or whatever, that doesn't justify your shitty behavior towards them. You can't sit there and say, well, they acted like this because of their disorder. No, everything has an action and a reaction. They're acting like that because the same the same level of disrespect that you gave to them, and you're getting it back, and now you don't like it, so you use mental health as an excuse. That's some piece of shit type stuff right there. That's gaslighting at its finest. But here we are again. Let's keep going. Wow.
We gave you our trust, then you at his corner. You got us a shitty label deal with Warner. And if I confront you about it, you tell me I need counseling and I got a disorder. You send me on tour in this horror. Shitty hotels, no sleep, with no food to order. Meet and grease every single day is torture. How you expecting an A1 performer? Every time something's wrong, it's the same thing. Blah, 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 you just blame me. Damn. Then you tell Brooklyn and Jamie. Damn. Now they both thinking I'm crazy. Damn. I deal with this on the daily. Damn. My career mentally rapes me. Damn. I won't let this nigga break me. He praying dizzy writers go replace me. Shady. What are your fucking motives, Dame? Let's talk about it. You're our manager, our label owner, our accountant. That's kinda tricky. Something is fishy, that's risky. We just don't even know. We go with the flow while you rowing the boat. You keeping it simple-minded, cause you know when our only concern is just hoping we blow. So when all the money come in from our album and tours, you sit there and soak in the dough. When did we ever ask about the gross? When did we ever ask about the net? You would just hand us money from our shows, cause you knew we wasn't questioning the checks. Nigga, I trusted you with my life. You up your percentage, so I'm making less? Fuck you, bitch. You get no respect. This is why Hopper's coming for your neck. Bless. All you care about is making money. You don't care about a fucking soul, though. You just fluctuate our dollars up and down at your convenience like a fucking pogo. You been screwing everybody on the label on the low and they don't even know, though. So good luck, Jaren, Dizzy, Hopper, Swizz. I'm going solo.
Nigga, I don't know what you thought. You think I can't see the blood on the walls? That ain't going down, nigga. I don't know what you thought. I can clearly see the blood on the wall. That ain't going down, nigga. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be on it. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be on it. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be on it. Ain't got time for your bullshit. Everybody knows you be on it.
Change is one of the most difficult things that we face, but change is inevitable. One reason we don't like change is we get comfortable where we are. We get used to our friends, our job, the place we live, and even if it's not perfect, we accept it because it's familiar. And what happens is because we're not willing to change, we get stuck in what God used to do instead of moving forward into what God is about to do. And just because God's blessed you where you are doesn't mean you can just sit back and settle there. You have to stay open to what God is doing now. What worked 5 years ago may not work today. If you're going to be successful, you have to be willing to change. Every blessing is not supposed to be permanent.
Nope.
Every provision is not supposed to last forever. We should constantly evaluate our friendships. Who's speaking into your life?
Yeah. Think about your, granted, a lot of us, you say, we're adults now and we're above playing these games, etc. But life will constantly throw situations like this in your life, and you got to constantly reevaluate, who really is your friends. There's a lot of us out there right now that, even me, that you think you have friends in your corner and they're really rooting against you, and you constantly need to reevaluate that. But to go back to my earlier point, if you're judging people off of your actions and then trying to use the excuse of mental health, you're a real piece of shit. Simple as that. I don't know how clear I can make that. And if that's you, change your ways. Because again, if it wasn't for your shitty behavior in the first place, there wouldn't be a reaction to said thing for you to sit there and gaslight and act like you're the victim to. I know a lot of people that, run around creating problems and then playing victim to them. If that's you, you're a garbage human being and you need to be dealt with. And I don't mean in some negative, like, you just need to get in your mind and you need to figure out who you are and start standing for that and stop relying on excuses and inabilities, etc., to run your life and do better. And then you wouldn't have this kind of, in this case, this kind of backlash. I mean, that's what I'm getting out of it. I think that's the message that he's trying to put out here. He's trying to show this guy did him dirty, and all he was trying to do is pop off and be big and make lots of money for everybody around him. Because, of course, he wanted to be famous, etc. And this guy wanted to decide to gamble it away, wasn't with the vision. And then when he was like, wait a minute, you've done this to us, and then now I have a response to it. Now all of a sudden I'm crazy? Come on, man. That's garbage. All right, well, let's keep going. Let's see what else he's got to say.
Who are you depending on? Make sure they're not dragging you down, limiting you from blossoming. Everybody is not supposed to be in our life forever.
Nope.
If you don't get rid of the wrong friends, you will never meet the right friends.
Wow. I mean, but it's true. Look around. Make sure those people You know, I always liken your mind to an apartment building. And I got told this at a much younger age that, you know, everybody that's up here are people that you would theoretically, or I don't know, hypothetically, I guess, say are paying rent to you because they're showing love and they're returning love and etc. Like it's a hand in hand process. They give, you give back and forth to one another because you love and care about each other. Everybody else that you're thinking about, the haters and all that other stuff, that's just free rent space in your hotel or your apartment building or whatever you want to call it. And they're not paying anything. They're freeloading. They're distracting you from giving time to the right ones because of the actions and their whatever else they're doing, you know, and so you're focused on that when you should be focused on the other thing. And you got to evict those people, those thoughts, whether they're intrusive or whatever. You got to do that because otherwise you're going to be in a your mind is always going to be thinking about the wrong stuff, is my point, because you're going to go down a rabbit hole of negativity because of all the different things. And then you're never, what will happen, and I know because I'm victim of this myself, and that's why this person told me this, and once it made sense, then it started to help me get to this process. But the reality to it is you get stuck in the loop of negativity, a trauma response, sort of like the whole Ren deal. And you focus on that situation and you carry it with you for years. No matter what's happening in your regular life, you've still got that in the back of your mind. It's eating at you, it's tearing at you, it's clawing at your mind, and it's making you not pay attention to what's happening now. So you're not actually living life now. You're living it in your past. Therefore, you're not giving out the love and being the proper individual, human being, whatever you want to say, to the people that do matter. And life passes you by really quickly. And you miss a lot of stuff because your energy went into things that it didn't need to. And, you know, if you're like me, you figure that out later in life and you're like, holy crap. It's very much like the NF song of Hope. 30, 40 years of carrying around stuff you should have let go of. And remove that person completely out of your mind if you can, if it's possible, that is. And this guy did nothing different. He was just in there trying to exploit them from what the video says, and it's garbage. All right. Well, with that being said, and I know that's kind of preachy, etc., but like that's what I got out of it. And then it made me think of things that I've seen in my life or in others, etc., and I wanted to share it with you. With that being said, guys, if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm sorry it got a little preachy there at the end. And if you love Hopsin, go show him some love. I've been Sarge. I hope you have a wonderful day. Eat well, be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.